Congratulations, little brother. Your wish is about to come true.
My son.
Turn back, little humans. Your escort ends here. Pleased.
I will not marry that beast! I will not be sacrificed to some monster!
Cecilia, please. The agreement has been signed.
Then let one of them go. Isabel is younger than me. Cecilia, the Dragon King asked for the eldest. Then let him burn you! Let him burn this entire kingdom! I am not becoming some beast playturn!
Wait. We have another option, don't we? Look at him. Those pretty eyes, that delicate face.
What are you suggesting, sister?
The Dragon King asked for a bride. He didn't specify which royal.
The son of a war, you mean? No one would even notice if he disappeared. He's been reading about dragons his whole life. Maybe he'll actually enjoy it.
You know about the books.
Congratulations, little brother. Your wish is about to come true. I will not eat until you agree. I will not drink. I will stand in the courtyard and scream until my throat bleeds. And I will tell every guard, every visiting noble that you...
You can send him. Dress him up, paint his face, put him in a wedding gown. The Dragon King has never seen me. He won't know the difference.
Adrian, my son.
How long do I have to prepare?
3 days! The escort arrives in 3 days! Oh, this is perfect, absolutely perfect. I knew you'd be reasonable. You! Fetch made my coronation gown!
And you, get the cosmetic from my dressing table, the ones from the Eastern traders. We need to make our little Adrian absolutely irresistible.
Adrian, I never meant for things to be this way. Your mother, she was a good woman. And you...
Will there be books in my dowry? Books about dragon lore, ancient magic, the history magic of the Elden continent. If I am to be a bride, I should at least have something to occupy my time.
Yes, of course. Whatever you want. My entire library, if you wish.
Do not be, father. It is a fair trade. One unwanted son for the peace of a kingdom. It is very practical. Perhaps it is not a cage I am entering. Perhaps it is an answer I have been waiting for.
Your Highness, I heard the whole palace is talking about it. They say you're going to be married to the Dragon King.
Not married, Lily. Sacrificed. There is a difference.
But you're a prince! You're the king's son! How can they do this to you? How can the princess just decide your fate like you're nothing?
Because I am nothing, Lily. Not here. Not in this court. But perhaps out there.
Something else? What do you mean?
10 years ago, when I was 8, I was locked in this room for 3 days because I was caught with a book about dragon anatomy. It was during a thunderstorm. The tower was shaking and I was terrified. Then, I heard a sound. Not thunder. Something bigger. Something that made the air itself vibrate.
What was it?
A shadow passed over the windows. It blocked out the storm. And then, silence. I thought I was imagining things. But when I looked out, there was something on the windowsill. This. It was still warm, as if it had just been touched by living fire. I knew even then what it was, a dragon's scale, a gift, or a claim.
You kept it all this time?
It was the only thing that was ever given to me, Lily. Not inherited, not earned, not demanded, just given, freely. For no reason I could understand. Tomorrow, they will dress me in silk and lace. They will paint my face. And bind my hair, and send me to a monster that once, something vast and terrible looked at me, and chose to leave a piece of itself behind.
But what if the Dragon King is cruel? What if he hurts you? What if he eats you?
Then I will finally know what it feels like to be seen by something that matters.
His shoulders are too broad, pad them, and his waist corset him. If the Dragon King is going to be intimate with him, he should at least be pleasing to the eye. Better. Much better. Now the face. I want him to look innocent, vulnerable, like a bride. Which technically he is, in more ways than one. Well, I suppose he will do. Listen to me, little brother. When you are up there in that mountain with that beast, remember that you are a Viremont, even if you are nothing. Do not disgrace us, do not beg, do not cry, and if you survive, well, send us a letter. I'd love to know what it's like to be slept by a dragon.
Do you know why dragons collect gold, sister?
What?
Not because they are greedy, but because gold is the only thing that can withstand their fire. They surround themselves with gold because they are tired of destroying everything they touch. Your fire will not touch me. Tell father I am ready. The sooner I leave, the sooner your peace is secured, and your conscience clear.
It's happening.
About time. I'm scared.
Adrian, my son, may the gods protect you.
The gods have never protected me, father. I do not expect them to start now.
See, father? He was perfect, so obedient, so dignified. The Dragon King will be pleased. Our kingdom is safe.
Help! Who goes there? Show yourself!
Turn back, little humans. Your escort ends here. The bride comes the rest of the way, alone.
We are the honor guard of Viremont Kingdom. We will not abandon our duty. We have sworn to deliver the princess.
Brave words. Foolly words. Do you know what happens to humans who enter the dragon's domain uninvited? Do you know what your duty will cost you? Tell your king the bride has been received. Tell him his debt is paid. And tell him the dragon is pleased.
Those eyes.
You left something behind 10 years ago on a windowsill in a storm.
You kept it. All this time. You knew.
I knew it was a dragon's scale. I knew it was warm. I knew really saw me.
Come. Welcome home, my little prince. Leave. Now. If any of you is still on this mountain by sun, this range is called Dragon's Breath.
Thank you.
You are not what I expected.
Neither are you.
Oh? What did you expect?
Scales, claws, fire, a creature that would swallow me whole.
I still do that, eventually. But not yet. Not while you are interesting.
Am I interesting?
You are the first human who has looked at me and not begged for mercy. The piece of my soul in your hands.
A piece of your soul?
Dragons do not give gifts. We claim, we mark, we bind.